Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ushavati Shetty, Principal, Navodaya English High School and Junior College, Thane, Maharashtra. Well, regarding my views on current education system, I think in today's current scenario, education has all become a tick in the box job. All one wants as an educator is to complete the prescribed curriculum in the limited time frame. I remember earlier when physical school was in progress, students used to have all the activities in school, be it sharing of tiffin or playing together in the open grounds or competing with each other in quizzes or debates. Yes, nothing has changed, nothing has stopped. Sports classes still continue to happen, singing, drawing, dancing, debate, everything still happens, but not in the real world, but virtually. Are sports supposed to be confined to the small screen? Are the kids supposed to be having competitions online? Is the purpose of all the activities being served? All the activities conducted during physical schooling had a strong purpose. Collaboration, teamwork, cooperative learning, development of child's personality, all-round development of the kid, basically holistic approach. Are we doing justice during the pandemic? The biggest challenge that we face today, not only in India but globally, is making sure that our future global citizens are mentally, physically, emotionally, socially and spiritually sound. I believe our curriculum focuses more on academics, especially during this pandemic. We need to teach our kids to set and meet their goals, to raise their standards, to be masters in handling the emotions, to be masters in time management, besides attaining knowledge. When all of this will come together, then it is called success. Kids also need to be taught to accept failure. Failure is really a necessary component of success. When failure happens, brain development takes place, mind you. When kids understand the concept of overcoming failure, amazing things can happen for them. This will help them develop emotionally. This will help them to embrace mistakes, to embrace obstacles and challenges. We also need to understand that most of our population resides in rural areas with limited or no facilities at all. In our urban scenario, we are more into blended learning. More than half of the teachers are not even tech savvy, so they do struggle with implementation of digital teaching in the virtual classrooms. In fact, I have seen even veteran teachers feel uncomfortable and less confident with smart classrooms. I believe the teachers need to be provided with the desired devices. They also need to be given professional training, and because they are the ones who are imparting the knowledge to our kids, who again most of them are first level learners, especially in the rural areas. Everyone is being challenged always to give their best, because always there is a better person who is knocking on your role. This causes a lot of pressures on the teacher from school administration to perform well, even with the limited resources that are available. I believe at the same time there are a lot of factors that can cause the teachers to burn out easily. Some could be feeling overworked, unsupported, underpaid, lack of personal time, difficulty of work-life balance and not getting proper rest. This can result in building up a frustration. And believe me, overworking can even affect the most energetic teacher, and this can impact the way they handle the classes, causing even more serious problems. In our earlier Gurukul system of learning, focus was more given, importance was given for the understanding of the learner, but in today's times, teaching is more focused on exams, marks and results. Thank you to the NEP 2020, we do have a ray of hope provided it is implemented effectively. A good flexible teaching platform can help the teachers to contribute better to the education quality and the overall success rate of the students. Teachers also have to make serious efforts to tackle all these classroom challenges and contribute their best to the teaching world. Always remember, teaching children to count is fine, but teaching children what counts is the best. Thank you.